So, yeah, Ric Flair does pick Dean Ambrose because he likes guys that walk on the wild side. Woo!
Woo! I love it. And then he gets up and he does a little strut.
But then, this segment goes even higher.
Yeah.
You might even say it goes a full 7 feet because out comes the Big Show.
Oh, the hamminess in that transition.
I know. Well, I like making omelets. What can I say? But Big Show's music hits. Oh, yeah. All the time. All the time. But he comes out, he's clapping, he's smiling. Fans immediately, though, like from the jump, chanting at Big Show, "You sold out! You sold out!" And Big Show is just so sensitive because he immediately turns around and is like, "I didn't sell out! I did what I had to do for my family!
You would do the same thing.
I'm like, whoa, who knew that you and Mark Henry were still tight? Take it easy.
I know, dude. He is the bigger, whiter version of Mark Henry right now.
Yeah, I'd say by a country mile, especially where the latter is concerned. But regardless, yeah, Hogan again has another great moment here because he says, "Well, I think the fans are booing you because they don't want you out here." And I'm just
another almost Stephanie McMahon moment where he might as well have just gone full CM Punk. And the great thing here is that the person that CM Punk said this to was the Big Show and just went straight up with, "You're not funny and nobody likes you."
Which, it's at this point where the segment goes, yeah, I'm liking where this is going to full-on hilarious.
Dude, this is my thing. What I said last week was that I hated that Big Show was in the position to be the top heel, right?
Right.
At no point did I say that he was doing bad at it. He is so good at it that it almost makes me dread the fact that the WWE is using him in this role because he's so good at it that it's making the WWE be like, "Oh, what do we need these young kids for when we've got this guy and he's so good at getting hated? Why even bother with Bray Wyatt?"
Oh, God, I know, right? Because then Show tells Hogan, "Hey, you pipe down. It's
Brother.
No longer your time."
Brother.
It's no longer your time.
Brother.
Yes, brother. Despite the fact that last I checked, Big Show was 43 years old?
42, 43, yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
Hogan's 61, Flair's 65, Michaels is 49. He's friggin' spring chicken of that bunch.
So yeah, Big Show is only 7 years Shawn Michaels is junior. That should put everything in perspective. And yet he has the audacity to tell Hogan, "It's no longer your time." What?
It's no longer your time, brother. And that's another thing. How great is it that he goes up to these three guys and says, "It's no longer your time," while at the same time bringing up three memories that happened in the 90s that he was a part of.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, thank goodness we have this really amazing young heel in the Big Show, Ash. These guys it's his time.
He's got great fighting spirit. I bet he would do great in Japan.
I know, right? Unbelievable. So yeah, as Ashton noted, he does, with each guy bring up a memory. He says, "Hey," he gets in Hogan's face and says, "What did I do my first night on the job? I beat you for the World Heavyweight title," even though, of course, we know he was referencing the WCW World title, which I'm glad that had...
Why is that? Why do you have to spell... I don't understand why that's different than what he's saying.
Well, because, everybody else made the point, so
He said, in WCW, "I beat you for the world title."
Did he say in WCW? Because I didn't think he said that.
He said, "My first night in WCW, I beat you for the world title."
See, I did not hear him say that, so that's on me then. Because he did say that. Because I just thought he just went straight World Heavyweight title, trying to make it seem like WCW didn't exist.
No, he said straight up, "My first night in WCW, what did I do? I beat you for the world title."
Well, then I do stand corrected then. That's my bad.
Last week he said that on his first night on the job, he didn't mention WCW last week, but he's totally said it this week.
All right, well, fair enough. So he does say that he beat, Hogan there for the world title. And then he says, "And what about you, Flair? For you, you were the top guy. You had me in the figure four. I grabbed you by the throat. I chokeslammed you. I took your spot just like that."
I love that part. "I took your spot just like that." I was like, oh man, Big Show laying it down. Next thing you know, he's gonna pull out the Z-snap.
Hey, that's mine. He better not. But
that's mine.
But more importantly, he then goes to Shawn and says, "And you?" And then Shawn's like, "Oh, come on, man."
He just completely makes this one up.
Yeah. And he was like, well, you fizzled out when I came on the scene. And he says, you know why all that is? Because you're jealous of me. You're all jealous of me.
I
And,
love it. The Big Show has gotten to a point now that he is like Scott Steiner or Jace.
and then he says, you're three washed-up has-beens begging for a little attention from the fans, yet it was you who interrupted their segment.
You, Hulk Hogan, you're fat.
And
He
then
goes up to Shawn Michaels and he goes, "You, I know you're not even going to try to beat me because you know that you don't have a chance."
And then, like, so again, you can imagine that I'm having a pretty tough time holding it together. But then this next whole bit is where I needed the EMTs to bring me out a neck brace.
The Ric Flair bit?
Yeah, not only just the Ric Flair bit, but it's like my ribs were killing me after this. Because Big Show says, he's ashamed. Not a single one of you picked me to win the Royal Rumble. And he says he's going to win the Rumble because... Like, I can't do it again.
You gotta keep it
because there's nobody that can throw a giant over the top rope.
Oh, I love how quickly you crack.
I can't, because every freaking year.
Okay,
Let
me do it. I'm gonna run through all of the people that have eliminated him. All right.
Please do.
All right. So 2000 and 2001 were both The Rock. 2002 Kane. 2004 He Who Shall Not Be Named, Chris Benoit. 2006 Triple H. 2009 and 2012 Randy Orton. But this is where it gets interesting because if you count all over the top rope battle royals, then we know for a fact that Cesaro threw him over the top rope in 2014 under the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which Big Show again went into saying that it's impossible to eliminate him from a battle royal. But in 2010, guess who eliminated him from the Royal Rumble, John?
Who, Ashton?
R-Truth.
God.
And in 2011, it was Big Rick.
Oh my God.
Ezekiel Jackson eliminated the Big Show in 2011 from the Royal Rumble.
Why has nobody made like a meme or a gif or anything of any time Big Show's like, who's gonna throw a giant over the top rope? And then it could be like Fandango being like, mind if I cut in? And they just show everybody with all those eliminations. Because I just want to be like, bitch, please get out of here with that logic. It's not even logic at all. Like, it's
has the Big Show ever won a battle royal in his career? I want to know that. Can somebody please inform me if the Big Show has ever won a battle royal in his entire career?
I don't think he has, dude. Like, I don't think he has, and it's hilarious.
It's like him and Viscera and Mark Henry, like all these huge guys that are billed as the impossible ones to throw over the top rope.
Dude, I mean, I know this is like a weird reference to make, but it's still apropos to what we're talking about. When Rusev had to do that 20-man battle,
yeah,
so he went to the Pledge of Allegiance. You know who eliminated Big Show there? Eric Rowan. So, like, you got nothing going on. What the hell are you talking about? Like, I don't understand it. It doesn't work. It's like, you come out here and you're like, oh, who's gonna throw a giant over the top rope? And really, it leaves me seriously concerned for your mental health, because how can you not remember? You've been doing this for, like, oh my God, I don't know. But yeah, it says that he's gonna win and that they should have picked him, but of course, they actually know their facts, because they talk with Tyson Kidd. So,
how do you know?
Well, I mean, why wouldn't they? He has cats, you know.
And by the way, I'm looking at there was another battle royal, I believe the United States Championship Battle Royal from literally a month after the WrestleMania Battle Royal, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, where Cesaro eliminated him. The one that Sheamus won, that Big Show was in.
Who eliminated him there?
I don't remember who eliminated him, but he obviously had to get eliminated by someone because he didn't win.
Oh, man.
I'm just trying to find a battle royal that he won. There's one that Zack Ryder won.
To put in perspective, everybody.
Sheamus won.
Just what a heaping pile of garbage Big Show tried to sell everybody. Even Cesaro on Twitter called him out on it. Because he's like, forget about me, Big Show. And then, yeah, where I watched Raw, it's great. Because anytime Big Show tries to use this line of argument, like who's going to throw a giant over the top rope, everybody in the chat always goes, did somebody say swing? Or they just put images of Cesaro. It's great. So,
okay,
yeah,
so now I'm kind of confused. 2011, it was Monday, April 25th, 2011. There was a battle royal on Raw, went 13 minutes, and Kofi Kingston and The Big Show somehow both won.
That's very interesting. I can't imagine.
Yeah, I can't even.
But he couldn't even win it like by himself. Of course, he had to share it with somebody.
Right.
So you're just so dominant. So yeah. But then Flair just is like, "Are you done? Because I haven't gotten to go off and do one of my classic Flair promos yet. And I just need to make sure you're done."